You're not failing because you lack talent or opportunities. You're failing because you lack discipline. And until you master it, nothing will change. Most people think discipline is about forcing yourself to do things you don't want to do. But the truth is, it's a skill like any other that you can master. And once you do, you'll unlock a level of consistency and success that most people only dream about. In this video, I'm going to show you how to master discipline step by step. Problem Charter Challenge. So, here's the problem. Most people are stuck in a cycle of procrastination, distraction, and frustration. They set goals but never follow through. They know what they should be doing, but they can't get themselves to do it. It's not about motivation, it's about the ability to stay consistent, even when you don't feel like it. And that's discipline. Exploration development. Step 1. Understand why you're stuck. First, let's talk about why you feel stuck. Most of us are wired to seek comfort. Our brains are designed to avoid discomfort at all costs. That's why scrolling through social media or watching Netflix feels so much easier than hitting the gym or working on your side project. Discipline feels like a fight against our natural instincts. But the good news is, you can rewire your brain to work for you instead of against you. Step 2. Set clear and specific goals. Now, I know you've probably heard this a million times, but if your goals aren't clear, discipline will always feel impossible. Vague goals like, I want to get in shape or I want to be more productive won't cut it. You need goals that are specific and measurable. Think, I want to work out for 30 minutes 4 times a week. Or, I want to finish reading 1 book by the end of this month. The more clear your goal, the easier it is to be disciplined. Step 3. Break it down. Big goals can feel overwhelming, and that's one of the reasons people give up. When you look at the whole mountain, it seems impossible to climb. But when you break it down into small, manageable steps, discipline becomes much easier. Let's say your goal is to write a book. Instead of focusing on the whole book, commit to writing 500 words a day. Small, consistent actions build momentum, and before you know it, you've written an entire book. Step 4. Build habits, not willpower. Willpower is like a muscle, and it gets tired. The more you rely on willpower alone, the more likely you are to fail. This is why creating habits is crucial. You need to automate the actions that lead to your goals. Think of it this way. Brushing your teeth doesn't require willpower because it's a habit. Imagine if working on your goals could feel the same way. The key is to start small. If you want to build a reading habit, start with 5 minutes a day. Once the habit is formed, you can gradually increase it. Step 5. Remove temptations. One of the most important, yet overlooked aspects of discipline is controlling your environment. If you're constantly surrounded by distractions, discipline will always feel like a losing battle. If you want to stop procrastinating, remove the temptations that keep you stuck. Turn off notifications, set time limits for social media, or even leave your phone in another room while you work. The fewer distractions you have, the less discipline you'll need. Step 6. Embrace discomfort. Here's the truth. Discipline isn't easy, it's uncomfortable. But that discomfort is where growth happens. The more you embrace discomfort, the stronger your discipline becomes. When you push through the pain of waking up early, hitting the gym, or focusing on that task you've been avoiding, you build resilience. And that resilience makes discipline easier over time. Think of it like a muscle. The more you work it, the stronger it gets. And here's the key. Discipline isn't something you're born with. It's a skill you develop. Every time you make a choice that aligns with your goals, you're building that skill. Every time you say no to distraction, you're reinforcing that discipline muscle. It's not about being perfect. It's about being consistent. And consistency is what leads to mastery. So, to master discipline, you need to understand why you're stuck, set clear goals, break them down into small steps, build habits, remove temptations, and embrace discomfort. It's not about being superhuman. It's about making small, intentional choices every day. The more you do it, the easier it gets, and before you know it, you'll be achieving things you once thought were impossible.